Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Home Sharing Network, brought to you by Vacation Rental Manager here in Miami, Florida. Today we'll be talking a little bit about best websites to list your vacation home on. Now, there's two types of vacation rental homeowners. They're owner operators, and they're actually property management companies that do this. So we'll put them in two categories: owner operator, let's say 1 to 2 properties; property managers, anywhere, let's say the 3 properties are up. I think these two should list their properties differently. To go through it really fast, okay, if you're owner operator, my choices for the top 4 sites to list your property on will be HomeAway, Airbnb, TripAdvisor, and Roomrama. Okay, now definitely the best way to go if you're owner operator. If you are a property manager, 3 properties or higher, I'll go with HomeAway, Booking.com, Airbnb, BedandBreakfast.com, and TravelMob. Okay, now TravelMob is part of the HomeAway family, so any client you get from there is probably going to be from Europe or Asia, somewhere over there on the other side of the world. Okay, so that's why you use them if you're a property manager. Okay, so those are my top choices where you should list your property. Now, there are more websites out there. I could tell you about 30 plus, but when we ran our properties on 30 plus, the results we got, over the years, I mean, we've been doing this, going on 7 years, and the results we got were pretty clear. 20% to 30% of the sites we used brought in 80 to 90% of our revenue. With that being said, we just we trimmed all the fat and dealt with the ones that's bringing us the top revenue and the most inquiries, and we're working on those clients, working on those listings. Not to say we're not keeping our eyes open for what's out there, but our big goal is listing site independence, that we won't have to use these platforms in the future, right? But for now, we are using them, and these are the top picks to get the job done. You could do a 75% occupancy rate just using these sites. Now, if you're owner operator, you don't run process credit cards, you don't collect paperwork or anything like that, because you have a regular life and you're a normal human being. That's cool too. Right now, if you're a property manager on that side, all the stuff that you have to do to make sure everything's running efficiently, right? So it comes with more responsibility. And some sites cater to let's say, property managers, where they naturally pass on their responsibility. I'll give you an example of one of those sites, and that's Booking.com. Currently, Booking.com, you have to process your own credit cards, collect your own paperwork, and all that stuff for your clients. They don't deal with any of the cash. So if that's the case, that means you have to deal with the cash. Now, the best practices for credit card processing, which is how over 80% of travelers pay, you're gonna have to meet them physically, process their card, or do it online. But then you're running the risk of, if you don't have a signature or don't have the card physically present when processing, you could get charged back possibly by that client. These are the things you have to think about if you decide to process cards on your own and deal with things like that. I recommend meeting all clients and having them all sign once they use a credit card. I'm a believer. And if you're PM and you want a long list of all the sites I listed on before, that's cool. I could give you that list. Send us an email. There's a 30 plus sites. And take a shot at it. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this was helpful. List your property on those sites and be conscious. I'm an owner operator, or am I a property manager, man? What am I doing? Where am I going with this thing? So I just want to collect the cash and move on, or not. So here, that's our vlog for today. The top websites to list your vacation rental homes on. Thank you for tuning in to the Home Sharing Network. This is Kyle Finley with VRM here in Miami, Florida. And you have a good one.